Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. My name is Lupita and I will be sharing some meditation tips today. I usually do a lot of recordings of guided meditations, and I thought I would share some information as to how you can get the most out of these meditations. So, first things first, meditation is not to stop all thinking and all thought. Meditation is just something for you to it's like a moment for you to take out of your day, to kind of come into your body. We're very busy throughout the day. We have a lot of thoughts on our mind, and meditation is just an opportunity for us to take that extra breath and that extra moment during and throughout our day to really reconnect with our bodies and ourselves. It's not to stop your thinking. So how do you create a habit? How do we become a little bit more comfortable with meditation? A lot of people find it very difficult and challenging to meditate for even just those 5 minutes a day. But if you meditate 5 minutes every day for about 5 days, that's a really good start on creating a habit for meditation. So if you have the time and if you really want to create meditation as a habit, I highly recommend doing 5 minutes for 5 days in a row. And that's a really good start. I also highly recommend doing your meditation at the same time every day and for the same amount of time. So not 3 minutes this day and then 5 minutes the next day. 5 minutes, 5 days in a row, at the same time too, if you can. I would recommend doing it in the morning, or in the afternoon before going to bed in the evening. That I would recommend that time. And I would personally recommend doing 5 minutes in the morning and then 5 minutes before bed. But if you're just trying to get into a nice habit, 5 minutes 5 times a day. If you find it difficult to time your meditation, I recommend going on YouTube. YouTube has plenty of videos with meditation music, and you can just search 5-minute meditation music video and something will pop up. And it's timed also, so the video will end once you hit those 5 minutes. So location, where do I meditate? Really anywhere where you will have little to no interruption. Some people find it very hard to find a place in their home to meditate without any interruption. So if you can't do that, try meditating in your car. I don't know. Some people do that if they can't find a spot inside their home. I meditate outdoors in the morning before everyone wakes up, so I know no one's gonna interrupt my meditation. Also, maybe you can do it in the evening once everyone's gone to bed. Sitting. So how do I sit during my meditation? I recommend sitting on a chair, with your feet flat on the ground. And if you like sitting on the floor for meditation, that's completely okay. Maybe sitting on a cushion, something where you're able to feel comfortable and you don't feel any kind of aches and pains that might take your attention away from the meditation. If you do sit on the floor, I recommend, if you can and if you have bad posture, to sit against a wall, because that keeps you supported, and it's easier to sit up straight if you don't have good posture. If you do sit on the chair, it's really important to sit as straight as you can. And why would we sit straight? The purpose of sitting straight is just so it's easier for us to stay focused and to really focus on the meditation, because if we're kind of slouching, it feels kind of like we're just hanging out. So it's really hard to really remember what you're doing. I also don't recommend laying down on the floor for these first few times that you meditate, because it's easy to kind of just doze off and fall asleep. So that's on sitting down. Eyes. It's okay to keep your eyes open when you are meditating. Just pick something to focus on during the meditation. Don't be browsing and looking around at your surroundings. Try to find a focal point. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. And you can also picture something during your meditation if you do have your eyes closed. Maybe picture a flower blossoming, or maybe, I don't know, like a light of some kind that helps you stay focused. if you find it very hard to stay focused during your meditation, you can also do a mantra or some kind of prayer that you repeat over and over again, and that is also helpful in the beginning stages of meditation. Maybe focus on a word like calm or peace and repeat it for those 5 minutes if you need something to focus on. And yeah, those are just some tips that I have for meditation. Schedule 5 minutes every day for 5 days in a row. Same time, and if you can't find a spot inside your home to focus, maybe try going into your car. Try to sit as straight as possible. It really helps with your focus. Meditation is not to completely stop all thought. Remember that. And use visual focal points if you don't want to meditate with your eyes closed. Don't worry if you're doing the meditation right or wrong. Some days you have really good meditation, and some days you don't have a good meditation. And I've been meditating for a very long time, and I still have those days where it's just really hard for me to sit down and focus and not think about things that are popping into my head. That's another thing. If you do have different thoughts coming in and passing by while you're meditating, just acknowledge them and then tell them to go ahead and scoot on by. They'll come in, they'll come out. I still have that happen very often, and I kind of just acknowledge the thought and then push it away and then refocus. It's okay. Let's say you're saying a prayer or a mantra and you forget and you're like, oh no, I have to start my whole time again. You don't have to do that. Just go ahead and start your mantra or your prayer again. Try not to be so hard on yourself. And again, it's the purpose of meditation is so we can go throughout our day a little bit more calmer, a little bit more at peace, and more focused. And those are just some tips. My name is Lupita. I will see you next week with another meditation session, and I will be doing this post in Spanish tomorrow. Bye!